from where you at. I came here for vengeance, watch your back. No need to defend, I'm on attack. Sorry they can't reply, but I guarantee they had a blast. Pop, 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 I be on the next to only ya. I am fresh to death.
Good morning, folks. It is 6:20 a.m. and it is now cardio time. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to start getting up at 5 a.m. There's just too much shit to get done. I've absolutely felt like I've been scrambling the last few days to where like I don't stop moving until like 6, 7 p.m., which that's fine, not a big deal, but I'd like to have a little bit better grasp on how much I have to get done. A lot of it right now is just juggling content creation, which is not my strong suit. Like I'm not a great editor. I'm not like this really good content creator. Like I'm not great at it. But as I stated on the video yesterday, the whole backbone to this Classic Physique Radio being a thing and being something we can continue to do is on my shoulders to edit it and put it out and get clips out and do all that stuff. So not only do I have my own podcast, which I have to edit and clip and do all that stuff, which don't get me wrong, it's not hard, it's just time consuming. So I have to edit my own podcast, I have to edit the Classic Physique Radio podcast, I have to edit these vlogs, I have to edit videos for YouTube or for Instagram, and just trying to get some type of schedule down so that I don't get behind on it. It's like, as I'm saying this, I can already hear how ridiculous I sound. Oh no, I have to shoot, record, and edit content. Like what a life. I guess I am truly becoming more of an influencer. But it's a really good feeling to have. I'm blessed to be able to send a message and then get a response from one of the top Olympians to say that he wants to do this and put effort behind this and all that kind of stuff is like, man, come a long way from the little North Carolina boy that moved out to Texas. It's always interesting just dealing with life, right? Because there's times when you can just like feel things coming. You can tell when something's in the air. You can tell like just something's coming. I can just tell something is on the way. And that's how I feel right now. The way my coaching team is going, the way the content has been going, the way all these different things have been going here recently, it's like all building this momentum that I can just feel in the air. And I'm very, very excited about it. That's honestly a big part of this whole thing that I've been saying here recently of like, I just feel really good. It's like undertaking this 12-week vlog thing. The idea was to show y'all what it takes when you commit to one of these things. Because right now, with where I'm at, let's say my job was not bodybuilding coaching and not reliant on my physique. Between now and the second week of December, I have 7 or 8 shows to travel to, 12 shows total. It's a lot of shows and not a lot of time. I mean, it's September 12th today. So we've got 3.5 months left in 2025. And in those 3.5 months, so let's say 3 months. Yeah, so we've got 14 weeks, approximately 14 weeks left in the year, right? In that ballpark. And there's 12 shows between now and then that I have clients in. So first off, I'm blessed. So shout out to all those competitors. But the point of me talking about this is that I could have very easily, if my job was anything other than bodybuilding, going, oh, I gotta travel a whole bunch, so I can't start my diet right now. I'm just gonna put it off till the beginning of the year. Then the beginning of the year rolls around. I'm worse than where I was. At the very least, I'm no better than where I was. And now I've probably got something at the beginning of the year I have to deal with. So there's this weird thing that people like to do where it's like the adult version of a mirage, right? Like you're looking at the recent or you're looking at the near future, right? You're looking at the next week, next 2 weeks, 3, 4, whatever. You're looking at all this stuff you have to do. And you're picturing that on the other side of all this stuff you have to do is a time where things calm down. But the unfortunate reality is, on the other side of all this stuff you have to do, there's more stuff you have to do. So stop being lazy and thinking that you can put this off to when life calms down a little bit and just figure it the fuck out. How about that? And that's how I respond to check-ins quickly when someone who needs a response right away. That was Stacy, who, as I told you yesterday, is 2 weeks out. Who looks insane, but we've been getting a not bad response to feeding, just a response where she gets a little watery after we feed. So now, because we have 2 weeks to go, I have an opportunity this weekend and the next weekend to test some feeds on her. Now, the goal is first off, see how much food I can give her within reason and not spill her. Or how much food can I give her and actually spill her? And then how long does it take to flush that amount of water off? So the plan will be to feed her earlier in the week and then hold the fullness throughout the week while tapering the food down, and then drying her out as well. So now I just got to figure out how early in the week do I need to start feeding her, because it's not like she's not a super heavy weight like Zach. She doesn't need as much food as he does. But the way her body responds, if I try to feed her the last 2 days going into the show, we're gonna end up watering on stage. Probably gonna stop yapping, listen to a podcast or something, finish up the next 25 minutes. But more than likely, y'all are gonna see me start getting up at 5 a.m. I was planning on doing today as a rest day and not going to the gym, but my son's mom sent me an event that's happening this weekend. It's got like dinosaur animatronics, and my son loves dinosaurs, so probably gonna take him to that, so I don't want to take him to the gym on Saturday and then go to that event. I'd rather just hang around here, do some stuff outside, and go to that event a little bit later, because they're gonna have some fossils and stuff later in the day, and of course he'll absolutely love that. So instead of making today like the time that I have before I go get my son just doing editing and stuff, I'm gonna stick to my usual schedule and go to the gym and do shoulders and arms. So I gotta get my son at a little after 3 today, and then he's with me for the weekend. Typically, this would be a weekend off because I had him last weekend. So usually, for the most part, we do like every other weekend. But I have travel next 2 weekends, so not starting tomorrow, but the next weekend, the 19th, next Friday, is the Shane Gillis show with me and Brittany are going to that. But there's also a Labrada Pro Series meetup at one of the local gyms in Houston. So I haven't been able to go to like any of those yet because they've only done them down in Houston, and it's always been on weekends that I'm busy. So it'll be nice to go enjoy the show with Brittany and then go enjoy the team meetup with the homies. And then I'm back here for a couple of days, and then I leave for Beaumont for Stacy's show. And then I'm here for a couple of days, and then I leave for the Olympia. And that is how the next 3.5 months go. So I'm gonna finish up this cardio now. We'll catch you after. Okay, yet again, another busy day. Like, I'm just gonna keep telling you guys that every day. I'm busy all the time. Already ate breakfast, got my workout stuff ready to go, about to get in the car to go up to destination and go hit my shoulder and arm day. Push with arms. Gonna go do that. I am for sure going to end up getting up at 5 a.m. from now on. I just need the extra time, especially with on weekends that I have my son. I just need some extra time to do a lot of these things that I'm trying to do right now. So not enough hours in the day, unfortunately, especially because my body needs sleep. All right, up to the gym. All right, so just finished up at the gym. Amazing session today. I'm in the posing room. I was taking a video. I did it on my phone though. Y'all saw the intro workout posing. I was 226.4 this morning, so I am officially the lightest that I have been since the last time I stepped on stage. I weighed 226 at Texas Cup or Texas Classic 2023. That's what I got on stage at. So obviously I am not in that same condition right now, but I can honestly say this is the first time in a long time that I felt like a bodybuilder. I feel really good. I really like how I look. That's why I'm wearing a cutoff today. I've worn a cutoff the last 2 days in a row, which is not like me. I feel great. Really good session, really good strength, amazing pump, great contractions. My mental is fucking awesome. I'm super locked into this session. In all my sessions lately, but I keep forgetting to show you guys that I'm using the new Labrada Nutrition RTD pre-workout. We have it up here at Destination now, and then I've got some cases on the way, and that shit is fucking phenomenal. I'm just absolutely laser focused when I am in the gym. So gonna get out of here now, get home, chill for a little bit before it's time to go get little man. Okay. Man, I have been spending a lot of time in my office lately. I'm doing a lot of recording, clipping, video editing, all that kind of stuff here recently. I'm actually working on scheduling everything on YouTube now so I don't get behind on anything. Now with the Classic Physique Radio podcast being added to everything, and I'm now hosting and running that show, I have to make sure that I'm juggling all these things correctly to make sure that I don't get too swamped. So right now, I went and picked up my son from school, and he passed out in the car, and then I got him out of the car, laid down on the couch with him and let him fall asleep on me, and then I was able to transfer him onto the couch, and he is still asleep out there. So while he's asleep, I'm going to take advantage, and I'm going to be over here doing this. So it's 4:21 right now, and we'll eat at 5. Maybe we'll eat a little bit later, just depending on how much longer he sleeps. But like I said, I'm going to make the most out of it right now by knocking a bunch of this out while I can. All right. Is somebody finally awake? Are you finally awake?
Yes.
Yeah? Did you have a good nap?
Yeah.
Good. Daddy got a lot of work done while you were taking that nap.
Yes.
Thanks. Thank you.
Welcome.
You want to tell them what you're having for dinner?
No.
No, you don't want to tell them? Okay. You just woke up. You don't want to talk. All right, so meal 3 going down. I'm having my chicken wrap, as seen here, with watermelon, as seen there. And Lil Man wanted mac and cheese and some watermelon, right? Anyways, so we're gonna eat this and then just hang out for a little bit. With him having taken a nap, he's a little tired now, so I don't know what we're gonna end up doing. But yeah, should have some fun this weekend. We got some plans, so probably no recording this weekend. So if you want to say, do you want to say bye to everyone?
Bye.
Bye. We'll see you next time.